Every day I could hear my Papa Jean puking in the bathroom. We couldn't go anywhere or do any of the things that normal family did because my dad was always sick. By 45 years old, my father was totally disabled, couldn't work, couldn't travel, and he isolated himself from the world and even from his own family. For a long time, I barely knew him myself. Growing up, it was very painful to see him suffering with any hope of getting better. One morning in April 1987, I'm in the south of France. I get a phone call from my mom. Dad has done something stupid. I just felt my legs were going to buckle and I was going to fall down to my knees. My dad had taken pills to commit suicide. In 5 minutes, I was out of the door driving for 3 hours to get to him. My head was spinning, I felt stressed out, tension in my whole body, not knowing if I was going to be able to talk to him ever again. When finally I got to the hospital, Mom was there. I held her. She was crying and said, "He's going to make it." I started to breathe again. I woke up to the bed where my dad was sleeping, tubes coming out of his mouth and nose, his hand tied to the bed so he couldn't harm himself. As I took his hand, he woke up and looked at me groggy. Everything felt like slow motion. He said, "I know I did something stupid. I just wanted to end it all." My dad suffered every day of his life. I see a lot of my patients going through the same thing. They feel hopeless, defeated, depressed, anxious, even angry. When my father turned to the healthcare system for help, the only solution was drugs and surgery. Many of my patients, like my dad, are told that, you know what, it's all in your head, or this is as good as it gets. Bottom line, any relief they are given just masks the symptom. It never addresses the root cause of the problem. It's kind of like unplugging the fire detector of your house on fire to stop hearing the sound of the alarm, hoping somehow that your house won't burn down. Seeing my father suffer like this every day led me to come to America to train as a natural healing doctor. I just wanted to help my dad and all the people who had no other alternative but drugs and surgery, suffering, barely living, and never mind realizing their dreams. My own path to healing has been my biggest teacher. Just picture this, I'm 42 years old, living the American dream. I have a full practice, 4 employees, beautiful family. More money than I can dream of. The perfect house in the best neighborhood. I just came from nothing and I'm making it. By 48, I'm living in my office, divorced and broke. Here's the thing. In my head, it was always work, work, work. It was almost like I could never disconnect. I felt it was okay because I was making a big difference. But you know what? I had no time for myself, no time for my family. Now I realize, looking back, that I was not even present for my family, even when I was physically home. I was totally out of shape, unhappy, depressed, constantly tired, overworked, and distracted. The final wake-up call came when I was diagnosed with early stage of colon cancer. I couldn't believe it. Here I am, doing all the right things, eating healthy, taking natural supplements to prevent disease and being medication-free, and still being diagnosed with the number 2 killer in the country. Or something had to change. It was going through this low point in my life that I discovered the missing pieces of a puzzle and my brain power system. By using the simple 3-step system. Number 1, you need to find the hidden causes of your stress. Number 2, we need to release your physical, chemical, and emotional stress. Number 3, we need to optimize your brain and all the cells in your body. By doing that, I was able to 10x my brain performance and literally start living with more energy, clarity, and focus. And now I'm doing the same thing with my patient. The old way of giving drugs without finding the cause of a problem just only numbs you and strips you of your natural power to heal. It takes away your life energy and robs you from your ability to be highly functioning. You just cannot filter out only the bad stuff without also filtering out all the good stuff that you want, right? I believe it's your birthright to be healthy, happy, and full of energy. Of course, without drugs and surgery and magic pills. Do you agree? With more than 20 years of experience, I've helped hundreds of patients. They have been everywhere, tried everything, and still had no success. By working together, you gain the energy, the firepower, and the confidence that you can reach your goals and dream, and have obviously optimal health. What sets me apart from other brain experts is that when I work with you, we work not only on the physical, but also the emotional level, and also the chemical level. It's when we address all three that you go way beyond survival mode. You thrive and achieve true high performance living fast. My name is Dr. Alain Salas. I'm a chiropractic physician, a brain power expert, and I'm passionate about serving you.